Imagine a world where the key to unlocking the future lies hidden beneath the Earth's surface. A world where tiny fragments of metal hold the power to revolutionize technology, reshape economies, and even change the course of history. Sound like science fiction? Think again. This is the reality of rare metals, and it's happening right now. Welcome to the Savvy Finance Corner YouTube channel. Wealth begins with knowledge. In today's fast-paced world of investing, rare metals have emerged as a hot topic that's capturing the attention of savvy investors worldwide. These critical components are the unsung heroes powering the technologies that are shaping our future. From the electric vehicles we drive to the smartphones we can't live without. As we witness the energy transition and digital revolution in full swing, the demand for these metals is skyrocketing. It's no wonder that investors are starting to view rare metals as the new oil of the 21st century. But what's driving this surge of interest? Well, it's not just about fancy gadgets. Governments and corporations are engaged in a high-stakes race to secure supplies of these metals for everything from EV batteries to renewable energy infrastructure and even military applications. This geopolitical scramble adds a sense of urgency and opportunity for investors looking to get ahead of the curve. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly are we talking about when we say rare metals? Let's break it down. We're referring to elements like lithium, cobalt, and a group known as rare earth elements, which include tongue twisters like neodymium and dysprosium. Here's the kicker. These metals aren't always rare in the traditional sense. They're often abundant in the Earth's crust, but the challenge lies in extracting them economically. It's this difficulty and cost that makes them valuable. It's important to distinguish rare metals from their glamorous cousins, the precious metals. While gold and silver have been prized for millennia due to their scarcity and historical role as currency, rare metals are the workhorses of the industrial world. Their value is untied to luxury or tradition. It's directly linked to technological progress and industrial necessity. So why should you care about rare metals? Simply put, they're essential to the technology and energy landscape of today and tomorrow. Lithium and cobalt are the lifeblood of EV batteries, while rare earth elements are crucial for the magnets used in wind turbines, solar panels, and the consumer electronics we use every day. Without these metals, the green technology revolution we're banking on simply wouldn't function. As the world pushes towards ambitious net zero emissions targets and continues its march towards complete digitalization, the demand for these metals is expected to multiply exponentially. This isn't just a temporary boom. Investors are eyeing this as a structural growth trend that could reshape portfolios for decades to come. Now, let's talk about how you can get in on the action. There are several ways to invest in the rare metals space, each with its own risk-reward profile for those with a higher risk tolerance. Direct investment in mining companies extracting lithium, cobalt, or rare earths could offer significant rewards if demand continues to rise as predicted. If you're looking for a more balanced approach, ETFs and commodity funds provide diversified exposure to multiple metals and companies. This strategy can help reduce the risk tied to any single mine or region, giving you a broader stake in the rare metals story. For investors who prefer a more indirect approach, consider looking at tech companies that are heavily dependent on rare metals. EV manufacturers, renewable energy firms, and semiconductor companies all rely on these materials, offering a way to benefit from the trend without diving directly into the commodities market. However, before you rush to pour your life savings into rare metals, it's crucial to understand the risks involved. Price volatility is a major concern in this space. The supply of these metals is limited, while demand can be unpredictable and heavily influenced by technological trends. This means prices can spike or crash dramatically based on policy changes, new discoveries, or shifts in technology. Geopolitical risks also loom large over the rare metals market. China, for instance, controls a significant share of global rare earth production. Any export restrictions or escalation in trade tensions could disrupt global markets overnight, sending shock waves through investment portfolios. Environmental and ethical concerns present another layer of complexity. Mining operations often raise serious environmental issues, and there are ongoing human rights concerns, particularly in cobalt mining regions like the Democratic Republic of Congo. These factors could impact both supply chains and investor reputations, adding an extra dimension of risk to consider. Looking ahead, the market trends and outlook for rare metals paint a picture of both opportunity and uncertainty. The International Energy Agency, IEA, predicts exponential growth in demand as EV adoption accelerates and renewable energy infrastructure expands globally. However, it's worth noting that technological innovations could potentially reduce reliance on certain metals, or advances in recycling might provide alternative supply sources. Though these solutions remain limited for now, one thing is clear: rare metals have taken on strategic importance on a global scale. Nations view these resources as critical to their economic and technological future, suggesting that long-term demand is likely to remain strong. However, market stability will depend heavily on global politics and ongoing innovation in the sector. So, what's a savvy investor to do in the face of all this potential and risk? Here are some practical tips to keep in mind. First, diversification is key. Don't put all your eggs in the lithium basket or bet everything on cobalt. Spread your investments across different metals, companies, or ETFs to balance your exposure. Second, stay informed about geopolitical factors. Keep a close eye on global trade relations, mining policies, and government regulations. These factors can have a dramatic impact on rare metal markets almost overnight. Lastly, remember to balance potential with risk. While rare metals offer exciting long-term promise, they're not a guaranteed path to quick riches. Smart investors mix these more volatile assets with stable investments to create a well-rounded portfolio. As we wrap up our exploration of the rare metals market, let's recap the key points. These materials present massive opportunities, driven by the global push towards green technology and digitalization. However, they also come with significant volatility, political risks, and ethical considerations that can't be ignored. It's crucial to approach rare metal investments with a strategic, long-term mindset. This isn't a space for short-term speculation or get-rich-quick schemes. Success in this market comes to those who exercise patience, maintain a diversified approach, and stay informed about global trends and developments. Now, I want to hear from you. Which rare metals do you think have the most potential in the coming years? Have you had any experiences with commodity investing that you'd like to share? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights into finance and global markets. Remember, in the world of investing, knowledge truly is power, especially when it comes to the metals powering our future. Until next time, stay savvy and invest wisely.